Music's biggest night is here. The 68th Annual Grammy Awards will take place this Sunday, February 1, 2026, from the Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, celebrating the best in music from the past year. Tonight's show promises major performances, big winners, and historic moments. At the ripe old age of 67, the Grammy Awards are still considered music's biggest night. This year's ceremony takes place in LA on Sunday, with everyone from Harry Styles to Chaka Khan due to attend. Kendrick Lamar tops the nominations with 9 nods, most of them for his 6th album, GNX. He was the main winner at last year's ceremony too, winning both Record and Song of the Year for his scorching diss track Not Like Us. Other contenders include Lady Gaga with 7 nominations, along with Bad Bunny, Sabrina Carpenter, and Leon Thomas, who have 6 each. In total, there are 95 awards distributed over a mind-boggling 8 hours. Alongside banner categories like Album of the Year, we'll find out who had the best album artwork and who's made the best ambient, new age, or chant album. Here's everything you need to know ahead of the ceremony.
If you want to tune in live, the main Grammy ceremony will air Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern and 5 p.m. Pacific on CBS, with streaming available on Paramount+. Earlier in the day, the premiere ceremony, where many awards are handed out, streams for free on YouTube and live.grammy.com. Most insiders agree that there's a 3-way race for the night's biggest prize, with Bad Bunny, Kendrick Lamar, and Lady Gaga the presumed favorites. None of them had ever won before, despite multiple nominations, and there are good reasons to think they're the frontrunners. Gaga is a Grammy darling, with 14 wins from 45 nominations. Her 7th album, Mayhem, is a triumphant return to the maximalist pop that made her famous, delivered with the hard-won grace of someone who's endured 18 years in the pop machine. Like Beyoncé last year, voters might feel she's put in the work to earn the top title. Lamar is in a similar position. He's the only artist with Album of the Year nominations for 5 consecutive releases, and GNX is a snappy, crowd-pleasing tour de force. Giving him the prize would also go some way to correcting the Grammys' rap problem. The last time a hip-hop album won Album of the Year was in 2004. But Bad Bunny is the presumptive frontrunner. The Puerto Rican star's musically ambitious debut Tirar Más Fotos fuses live instrumentation with the hip-swaying pulse of reggaeton, plena, salsa, and a multitude of other Latin styles. A win for Bad Bunny would mark the first win for a Spanish-language album. That said, the Grammys have a habit of making spectacularly weird decisions, so don't discount the chances of Justin Bieber or Sabrina Carpenter lifting the trophy. Notably, no matter who wins Album of the Year, it will be their first victory in the category.
This year's show is hosted by Trevor Noah, marking his final time on the Grammy stage. Expect standout performances from music superstars including Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber, Sabrina Carpenter, and all nominees for Best New Artist. Pop duo Milli Vanilli were stripped of their Grammy Award for Best New Artist in 1990 when it was discovered that the members, Fab Morvan and Rob Pilatus, had been miming to someone else's vocals. 36 years later, Morvan is nominated for Best Audiobook for his memoir, You Know It's True, The Real Story of Milli Vanilli. It's an eye-opening and harrowing story that lays bare what fame demands of you and how Morvan struggled to rebuild his life after becoming one of music's biggest punchlines. If he wins, it could be an emotional moment of redemption.
Leading the nominations is Kendrick Lamar with 9, followed closely by Lady Gaga, Jack Antonoff, and Circuit with 7 each. Artists like Bad Bunny, Sabrina Carpenter, and Leon Thomas also earned 6 nominations apiece, making this a highly competitive year. The British star is certainly a frontrunner. Her joyful, old-school pop songs were deservedly massive last year, pairing classic songcraft with an unabashedly romantic outlook.
Her album, The Art of Loving, had a golden streak in December, just as voters were filling in their ballots, boosting her odds of victory. It came out too late to be shortlisted for Album of the Year, though. She'll have to wait 12 months for that one. Dean faces strong competition from fellow Brit Lola Young, whose cathartically confrontational single Messy was a breakout hit last year. R&B artist Leon Thomas could also sneak off with the trophy. A former writer for Ariana Grande, SZA, and Post Malone, he's the only Best New Artist nominee to pick up an Album of the Year nod, which suggests he's popular with voters. The rest of the pack includes influencer-turned-pop star Addison Rae, influencer-turned-pop star Alex Warren, frenetic girl group Katsay, chiseled rock star Somber, and LA indie outfit The Marias. For the second year in a row, all 8 new artist nominees will perform during a special segment on Sunday night.
Experts suggest this could be a historic night, with Kendrick Lamar's GNX and Bad Bunny's Debbie Tirar Mas Photos both contenders for Album of the Year. Lady Gaga could finally claim a top award she's long sought, while new artists may surprise in the Best New Artist category. One of the year's most fiercely contested categories is Record of the Year, better understood as Best Single. That's where you'll find Sabrina Carpenter's Man-Child butting heads with Lady Gaga's Abracadabra and Chappelle Roan's The Subway. But none of them really captured the public imagination in the same way as Rosé and Bruno Mars's APT. A honking great crossover hit, it has exactly the sort of cross-generational appeal the Grammys loves. The only serious competition is Kendrick and SZA's Luther, a sumptuous rap ballad that spent 13 weeks at #1 in America last year. If APT wins, it'll be a record breaker twice over. Rosé will become the first K-pop artist to win a Grammy, and Mars will become the only artist to win Record of the Year 4 times. Right now, he's tied with Paul Simon on 3. The Song of the Year award, which recognizes the songwriters, has almost exactly the same shortlist, with the addition of Golden from the movie K-pop Demon Hunters. The prominent use of samples and interpolations in Luther and APT could put them at a disadvantage here, which is good news for Carpenter's Man-Child, whose country pop hybrid appeals to a broad cross-section of voters. Bad Bunny could also win here for DTMF, I Should Have Taken More Photos, a gorgeous rumination on the passage of time that segues into a lively celebration of life. Before the show kicks off, don't miss Grammy Live from the red carpet starting around 6 p.m. ET, where celebrities and nominees showcase fashion, reactions, and early interviews. Stay tuned after the ceremony for reactions, highlights, and all the winners. Rumors that Taylor Swift would turn up and tinkle the ivories were shot down by Grammy producer Ben Winston. Asked about the speculation by the showbiz website Hits Daily Double, he pointed out that the source of the story was, the showbiz website Hits Daily Double. The only reason people think Taylor might be performing or coming is because Hits decided to print it this week, and it was picked up globally, he said. But Hits just totally made that up, and now I am getting asked about it by you as if it's a real thing when it was made up in your office. Also not performing, Bad Bunny. His gig headlining the Super Bowl halftime show next month means he's unable to take the stage at the Grammys.